Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video on the channel. Second day in a row posting here for you guys, so hopefully we can get this daily uploads going. As long as I have some good live trades to share with you, we're going to continue to post on a daily basis. So I hope you guys are enjoying that. If you are, make sure to go ahead and smash that like button to let me know and to motivate me to continue to make these videos. So in today's video, we're going to go over 3 live trades, one on Disney, one on Apple, and then one on PENN National. So all of these are live. You guys will see 2 of them are winners, 1 of them is a loser. Now, before we jump into this video, I quickly want to give a shout out to the Options Insider Instagram page. That's a page that I run, and I do a daily call out, a daily trade idea on that Instagram. I'll pop it up here on the screen. Yesterday, I called out a Microsoft call in the Options Insider newsletter and posted it on the Instagram this morning before market open. We were calling out the 215 call, 2/19, so February 19th expiration. I actually took that trade myself, and today it is up over 100%. So if you want to go ahead and see those trade ideas on a daily basis, make sure to follow the Instagram. There's going to be a link in the description below. Completely free to follow that Instagram, and you get daily trade ideas. If you took that one from today, you'd be up a nice 100% today. So let's go ahead and dive into these live trades. Make sure to smash that like button, subscribe to the channel for some future option trading videos, and press the bell notification so you don't miss any of the uploads on the channel. So guys, an incredible day on the stock market today. Most of the indices like the NASDAQ are up over 2%. The tech stocks are really pumping after that really strong earnings release on Netflix. Took advantage of a lot of these moves, especially in the long term, which is up over $1,000 today. So it's really nice to have that long-term portfolio working for you while you're trading some of these option contracts. So the first one we'll go over is Disney. Now, Disney was a trade that I took looking for a breakout of high of day, and it was actually a failed breakout. You'll see when I got into that call, I quickly got turned on and then took my loss on that contract extremely quickly. I saw that it was a failed breakout, and I thought that sharing this trade would really help some of you out there. See what the failed breakout is and how you need to make sure to take your losses on a trade like this. Now, the second trade was on PENN National. I took a few trades here on PENN, and we'll go over them on the live stream. There was a really nice catalyst yesterday on PENN National with their mobile app, their sportsbook mobile app that came out, and we saw some continuation this morning. It took a little bit for the continuation to start. We sort of consolidated for a few minutes at open, and then we had one nice green candle that really started the momentum. The next trades are on Apple and Microsoft. I forgot to mention Microsoft in the intro, but we're going to go over those 2 live trades, a few quick scalps on the day. Microsoft and Apple continued higher through the rest of the day, so obviously I could have made more money on these quick scalps, but that's the reason for scalping. You take quick profits, take your profits and get out of the trade. I have shares of Apple and Microsoft, so I'm taking advantage of the move that way. So let's go ahead and dive into the computer and go over these live trades. All right, so the first one we're going to go over here is Disney. So this is paused right now, so let's just go ahead and get used to what you're looking at. So top left is the Disney chart. We have Tesla on the right. I was watching it for that 860 break. We did not get that this morning. Stitch Fix was one that I was watching, and I totally missed this move. It was a huge move in the morning. And then PENN National was another one that we'll get into a little bit later. I was watching for a continuation today on some of that news. So I have the Disney 180 calls already loaded in Active Trader, getting ready to just press buy, ask, and then sell bid when I want to get out of it. And then I have the options chain down on the bottom left here if I want to go ahead and change some of the contracts. So let's go ahead and play this. Here we have it. So Disney is trading live. You can see that it's starting to push up towards this 178 high of day. And I was looking to get into a scalp here on Disney. I have the 10 contracts ready to go, and you'll see my order come in here momentarily. So I wanted to see if I can get a nice push here to 178 and then a break above that and try to get a nice move on Disney. So I got filled there on Disney. You can see I'm quickly in profit. The stock is really moving higher here. Right there, a quick burst. I'm up just about $70, up 6%. We're continuing to move higher, up $90. And what you'll see in a second is we have a really bad failed breakout here above 178. So I'm up $110 on the day. You know, I wanted to get this 178 break. I could have taken my profits here, and I was about to. You can see my cursor over sell bid. But I wanted to see if I can get a little bit more of a move here. But quickly you'll see that it had a really bad failed breakout, a big wick that came down, and I got a sell order to sell half of my position there. I did not get filled here because you can see it moved down really quickly. So at this point, I'm sort of stuck in this trade. I'm down $160, and you'll see that I'm waiting to see if there can be some type of support here and try to get out of this trade if we do find some support, and I can try to get out for a little bit smaller of a loss. So I'm currently in this trade still. I'm down $150, and momentarily you'll see me try to get out of these contracts once again. So I'm looking to sell all of my position here because of that failed breakout. So picking up the video, we see that Disney is continuously going down. Right there, I get a sell on half of my position. I get out of the trade right here. So my sell order went through. So far down $212 on this trade. And then quickly you'll see it'll fail once again here. And then I get out of my position altogether. And that's where I take my total loss. So right there, my sell order goes in. You can see that I'm about to get filled. I'm filled, and I take my loss on Disney. So I lose $260 on that trade. Now, what could I have done better? Maybe I could have waited for that 178 break and got it above that. So I got in a little bit too early, anticipating that 178 break. And that's something that I usually try to think to myself is not to anticipate the move. Just take advantage of the move once it starts occurring. Here, I anticipated that 178 break. I thought that we would have support to get through that resistance level, but you can see that this was a pretty nasty failed breakout, and I paid the price. I lost $260 on this first trade of the day. So the next trade we're going to look at here is PENN. So we can see on the bottom left, I paused the screen for you. You can see that PENN broke out of this 104 resistance and is now going towards high of day. You can see over here on the right, Stitch Fix is totally off the screen, so I definitely missed that move, paying attention to Disney, Tesla, and PENN National, but it does happen. So we're looking at PENN. On the contracts, I have the 105 calls loaded in the contract, January 22nd expiration, and I have 10 loaded to go ahead and buy if I see a nice breakout here. So going live, we can see that right there, I put my order in for PENN National, 10 contracts, and I just got filled there, looking for this quick breakout above 104.89. So you can see my profit loss did populate, and we'll see how this trade sort of works out. We did get a small momentary pullback, but then we continued higher, and I was able to lock in some profits on this. So PENN sort of chopped around for a few minutes. We pulled back. We're holding the 9 EMA, so I'm still in this trade. Right now, I'm down slightly on the position, but I am pretty bullish on this. I think we can get a break here above 105, and I'm happy that it's above the 9 EMA, which makes me comfortable holding this position. So right around here, we start to get a move on PENN, and we're approaching that 106 area. So right there, we get a break of high of day, and as soon as we hit 106, I'll be looking to lock in some profits. I know that was a previous resistance level, and I don't really want to play around with that resistance level. I just want to go ahead and lock in my profits. So we hit 106. I wait to see if we can get a really strong continuation. But that wick right there proved to me that we have some resistance here, and it's starting to slow down a little bit. I'm up $204 on the day on PENN, about 6%, and right there I go ahead and sell half. So I sold half on PENN right there. I'm left with 6 contracts. I'm left with 4 contracts, so I sold 6 there. I still have 4 contracts, waiting to see if we can still get a little bit more of a move. I locked in about $234, and my profit loss open is $80. So I still have about 4 contracts on this move, waiting to see if we can break this 106. So we can see we're getting a little bit more of a push here on PENN. We're at 106.17 high of day, and we're still holding this momentum. Right there, we get one more push. I'm up 12% on these contracts, and I'm going to go ahead and look to scale out half of this position. So I have 4 contracts, and I'm going to look to sell 2 of them to lock in some more of these profits. I'm scaling out as this stock moves higher, making sure that I'm locking these profits in and making sure that I do end up green on this trade. So right here, you'll see 2 limit order for 2 contracts there. I get filled on those 2, and now I'm left with 2 contracts left, letting this runner ride, making sure that I'm taking as much money out of this move that I can. So this next 1 minute candle is looking a little bit bearish. We have a red candle, a quick pullback there, and I'm just going to go ahead and lock in my profits on this. So you'll see in a second right there, 2 contracts to sell all out of this position. I get filled right there, $294 on the day. I'm all out of that quick trade. You can see quickly that PENN really falls after I get out of that. So I am happy with that sell there. I'm happy to just lock in these profits, take advantage of this quick momentum move. And as soon as we lose that momentum, I have no business being in it. I want to take my profits and move on to the next trade. So a few minutes later, we'll see that PENN is actually climbing up once again. It found support at that 9 EMA, and we're going for that high of day. So I'm looking to get into these contracts once again to take advantage of this move. So right here, you'll see I lowered the position size. I only have 5 contracts now, and I'm looking to get filled on any move to the upside. So right here, I get filled on my 5 contracts, and I'm looking for another quick move above this 106. I like that we held the 9 EMA. I like that we came up really quickly with some momentum, and I just want to go ahead and scalp this again. So right now I'm up $62 on this scalp once again. We're breaking highs. We're looking really good up to this 107 area, up $62. And I'm just looking to get out of this with profit. 107 break, got my profits, and now I'm up $369 on this move. So I let the fall do its thing. I got out with profit on this first move. I let the retrace do its thing. I didn't want to hold through that. And then I waited for another move on PENN. So we had another strong move on PENN. I was still watching the stock, and I made sure to get into this once again once we got more momentum. And I scalped it once again for another nice $100 profit there on PENN National. So total on the day, $369. Hopefully you guys can see what I did there. When there was momentum, I was in it and out for a profit. When it was losing, I made sure to let it do a thing. And then once it gained momentum again, I got into the stock again really quickly with the active trader. The key here is this active trader. If you guys are using active trader, you know how easy it is. If not, I recommend trying out a system like this. All I have to do is press one button to buy, one button to sell. It makes me be able to take advantage of these quick moves very nicely and very efficiently. So the next move we're going to look at is the top left here on Apple. So let me pause this real quick. I have the Apple 131 calls just out of the money, and I have them loaded here January 22nd. I have 5 contracts loaded, decreasing my position size as I am profitable on the day. So looking at Apple, looking at the chart, we can see we had a nice move higher. We found some resistance at 130.40. I didn't take advantage of this first move, but we did retrace. We held that 9 EMA, and we bounced above it, and then we got a quick break through high of day. Now, I didn't take it on this breakout of high of day. I wanted to wait for a little bit of a pullback, a 1-minute pullback, to see how it would react. So we had a 1-minute red candle pullback, and then the next candle was a strong green candle, and you'll see that's when I get into this trade. So right here, we had a break of high day. My order goes in right there to get 5 contracts of the 131 calls. I did not get filled right away because Apple started to move without me. So I am letting it sit. I'm waiting to see if it will fill me on a small dip here on this 1-minute chart. Right there you can see I canceled my order, but I am still watching to see if I can take advantage of this move. So it pulls back. I canceled the order because I didn't want it to sit there, and I'm waiting to see if I can get in it once again for a quick move to the upside. So right here, we move up once again. I get my order in again, and I believe I do get filled on this attempt. So we'll see. We'll give it about a second to see if we get filled. And right there, we get filled on Apple. So a quick pullback, got filled on Apple. We have 5 contracts here, and we're just looking to see if we can get a quick move to the upside. I'm just about flat on the position right now, and let's see what Apple does here. It's sort of chopping around, so I don't love that, but it is holding up, and it is holding above that 9 EMA. So I am happy to stay in this with this small position. So Apple, once again here, a nice green candle, a nice bullish wick there. You can see it tried to go down, but wicked to the upside, and now it is making new highs. Next candle is extremely bullish. A quick move to the upside above this 130.60 level. And right now we're sitting in a nice 4% profit, about $20, $30 as Apple moves higher. We have these contracts, we have 5, and we're just looking to take profits as soon as this momentum slows down. So I'm in this 6%, $37 right now. And as soon as I start to see some slowdown here on Apple, I'm just going to go ahead and take those profits. So right there, I sell 3 out of the 5 contracts, scaling out of my position. And now I'm left with 2 contracts. So I locked in $47, and we have a profit loss open of $22. Apple continues to move higher, continues to look extremely strong. So I'm going to continue to hold these contracts as long as this move looks strong and the momentum continues. Any short pullback, any slowdown of momentum, I'll be looking to take my profits and move on to the next trade. So you can see I still have my 2 contracts. I have my button over sell bid getting ready to whenever I see a slowdown in momentum to take my profit. So right here, we have a 1-minute red candle. That's making me look to get ready to take my profits here. We're up about $50 on this Apple trade, $23 open, 10% right now. So right here, you'll see that Apple is really slowing down. We have a 1-minute candle that's red. It's slowing down quite a bit, and I'm looking to go ahead and take my profits on this. In a moment, you'll see me press the sell bid button. It'll pop up here for my last 2 contracts, and when Apple starts to move higher, I do get out of my contracts right there. So I'm all out of my position for a nice $49 gain, a quick scalp above high of day, waiting for that small pullback on the 1-minute, and taking advantage of this quick momentum move. So the last and final trade I have for you here is Microsoft. So this is a great setup. You can see here on the bottom right, Microsoft holding that 9 EMA like we talk about quite a bit on this channel. We pulled back right to the 9 EMA. We had a really nice 1 minute candle, pushed back up to that $223 level, and I have the 220 calls loaded with 2 contracts. So again, scaling down, I only have 2 contracts this time, and I'm only looking to take a small position to try to squeak out a few more profits. So you can see I'll go live right here, and my order will come in right when I think that this bullish candle will continue past high of day. Right there, 3 contracts, purchasing Microsoft. I get filled right here, looking for that quick bounce off the 9 EMA. So we have a nice 1 minute candle, nice bullish 1 minute candle. We're through $223. We make new highs of day right there, and I am holding this. I have my button over the sell button to ready to take my profits on another quick scalp here. So we're going to let Microsoft continue higher with that momentum. You can see we've had some really nice 1 minute candles here. 9 EMA hold, break of high of day. That's really what you want to see when you're trying to scalp these. If it did turn on me, I would be quick to take my profits, quick to take my loss. So right there, I get my sell order in. That's a nice $59 trade. Nice little move on Microsoft. It started to slow down, taking my profits when I have them. Really nice 9 EMA bounce. Not the most impressive trade there. I did see that Microsoft is starting to slow down a little bit. In hindsight, Apple and Microsoft ran this entire day, so I could have just held these all day and made money, but I wanted to take my profits. I didn't want to get a quick, reversal, get caught in that, so I just wanted to take them and move on with my day. A nice day, up over $200 on the day, using these nice quick scalps here with active trader, not using much position size either. So on all these trades, they're under $2,000 to $3,000. Obviously, if I was scaling up, these would be larger green days, but I'm really not interested in taking that kind of risk. $100 a day, $200 a day will definitely make me happy. Remember, $400 a day of each trading day is $100,000 a year. So that was a great target for someone out there that's trying to get started trading. So guys, another great day scalping these option contracts, focusing on these small wins, about $200 on the day today. Hopefully you guys enjoyed those live recaps. As long as I continue to get these trades, I will continue to recap them here on the YouTube channel. If you want to be live with me trading every day in the voice channel in the Discord chat, make sure to check that out. It's the first link in the description below. There's a small discount going right now. Use the code that you'll see down in the description to join us and trade with us every day. Also, follow the Instagram down below, the Options Insider Instagram. I have a trade every day that I post on that Instagram, so it's a free way to see what I'm thinking and to see a trade that could potentially set up nicely. If you want to get the full Options Insider newsletter, that'll be the second link down in the description below. I'll email you these plays. I'll also email you some other important information that you need to know about the market every single day. So with that being said, guys, make sure to smash the like button for me. It'll really help out the channel, help out the video. Subscribe for future videos. Press the bell notification so you know every single time that I post. And I hope to see you in the next video. Peace.